Hi, Len Erickson here with another quick Lightroom quick tip. Today we're going to concentrate on eyes. Eyes are the mirrors of the soul, they say, and they are most certainly one of our most important things when it comes to portraiture. The eyes will definitely make or break any portrait. Okay, so let me show you how quick and easy it is to do some simple enhancements on the eye that you can use on any portrait and add a little extra oomph to your portraits. So let's get started. Okay, so here we are. We've got a nice beautiful girl here with a parasol, and we're going to go ahead and zoom in on the eyes so we got a better look here, and we can see it's a nice shot. And I'm going to come up to the tool panel here on the right, and I'm going to select the adjustment brush. And I'm going to select from the effect Iris Enhance. Okay, and you'll notice Iris Enhance is going to add clarity and saturation. Okay, so I come in and I want to just do the iris itself and nothing else at this point. So I'm going to need to adjust my brush down, and I can do that by right bracket or left bracket to size the brush. Okay, so I get a good size working brush, and I start painting. Now we can instantly see that there's a slight difference happening, but I have no idea where I've left off painting, what areas I have painted, what areas I haven't painted. This is really a problem when you're trying to do detailed work, especially like on something like an eye. Here's a quick tip for you. Press the letter O on your keyboard. O on the keyboard reveals the overlay. And you can see that red area. So now when I'm painting, I can actually see the mask, and I can see where I'm painting and where I have painted and where I have not painted. Handy quick tip. Okay, so when you pick the area, and again, to make it disappear, we just simply hit the O key again, and it disappears. O to reveal, O to hide. So let's come over here and do the other eye. And I'm going to go ahead and paint this in. And I tell you what, when I first started in Lightroom, you know, when it first came out, oh, it used to drive me batty trying to figure out before I learned about the secret O key to reveal the mask. Okay, so there we go. We've got two nice masked areas. I'm going to go ahead and hit O to hide them. And we can see that the eyes now have a little bit of clarity to them. Okay, and I can come in and adjust this. Okay, nothing is in stone. I can increase the clarity a little more. I can increase the saturation a little more. And I'm saying, gee, that looks actually pretty good. Okay, but I like to go a little more drama. Okay, I want to add a little more to the eyes here. You'll notice around the eyes that around the very edge of the iris, you notice it goes dark here. Okay, that's pretty natural with eyes to have a darkened line around just the border of the iris. It actually adds a lot of drama and a lot of to the eye. So I'm going to go ahead and open up a new brush here, close this one, and I'm going to open up a newer brush, and this time I'm going to actually burn or darken the photo. Okay, so I select burn to darken, and then I'm going to make my brush really small. Okay, and I'm going to just come in. Now, again, what's the trick? Use my O key, and I can turn around and find out where I brushed, and I'm coming around just the edge of the eye, and I'll do the same thing here, just the edge. Okay, now turn off that, and you can see, look how much that added to the eye. You could actually see the darkening up there. It is subtle, but remember, if you're photo touching, subtlety is your best friend. You don't want people to notice. If a person notices that you've worked with a photograph, you haven't done your job right. Okay, so now I'm looking at these eyes. That's looking really nice. I look at another one here and I see the lines under the eyes. I may want to darken them, I may not, but for now I'm going to leave them alone. I'm going to close that brush up, And now I'm going to open up another brush. Okay, this brush, instead of darkening, I'm actually going to dodge. I'm going to lighten. Okay, and again, I could change the size of the brush, and I'm going to go ahead and paint here. I'm going to hit O so I can see my thing, and again, I'm painting with 50% flow. So you're just barely seeing the red come in. Again, paint with the mask. Don't worry if you make a mistake. If you go over into another area, you can always come down here and use the eraser to erase. Okay? So don't worry, you can't really mess up anything. So come in, paint the whites of the eye here. That's what I'm doing. I just want to whiten the eyes just a little bit, just so they pop just ever so slightly. Okay? You can see here that my exposure is only up 0.23. Okay, so I'm not doing a great deal of exposure change here, but just enough to make the eyes pop. So I'm going to go ahead and press O to hide the mask, and now I can see what I'm dealing with here. Okay, and I can adjust the exposure. Okay, there we go. We got some really glowing zombie eyes now. But just to show you how it works, okay, I'm going to break it back just a little bit. I'm going to break it back till I feel it actually makes a neutral change. You don't want it to be unnatural. Okay? And then the last thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to close this, and I'm going to open up another brush, and this time I'm actually going to sharpen, because I want to get this around the eyes, the eyelashes and such. I want a little sharpness in here. So I'm going to go ahead and start painting here, and again I'm going to turn on O so I can see, and I'm actually going to paint the eyelash areas around the eye. I just want a little sharpness here. Okay, just around where the eyelashes are. Okay, not too much, and maybe I want a little bit around the eyebrow area. Okay, so I just subtly turn around and come in here, just ever so slightly bring in some sharpness. Again, do this eye, come in, come around. Again, not too heavy-handed, but just enough to bring some interest back in. Okay, so I turn off O again, hide that, and look. Now you say to yourself, well, gee, I don't really see that much difference here. Is there really any difference? Well, here's the beauty. Another trick coming up here. Okay, I can turn around and quickly go all the way back to the beginning, before and after, just by hitting the backslash key. Okay, now watch the eyes when I do this. Backslash, and look at the eyes. After and before. After and before. Look how the entire eye looks more glistening, more sharp, more interesting. Again, before and after. Again, Lightroom is an amazing tool. The more you use it, the more you're going to learn. And that's going to be it for today. I hope you enjoyed this tip. Well, thanks so much for watching today's episode. If you love photography and you want to learn more, be sure and hit like and subscribe below. We'll release a free photographically related video every week. If you have an idea or an episode or question, please leave it in the comments below. We'll do our very best to get back to you as soon as we can. And thanks very much to you guys. Till next week, take care.